One Piece.
Translations by Stephen Paul.
What?
Lettering, Vanessa Sartoni.
Yeah, there's some other credits here. I guess the American staff that did the translation.
Author,
Is Oda mentioned?
Oda is mentioned.
There's the boy.
Damn, Brian.
It's by.
I was about to say, is Stephen Paul more important than
imagine?
Ichiro Oda?
Oda a pen name?
No, that's his real name. Why would it be a pen name? Some people.
Wait, we never know.
The creator of One Punch Man uses a pen name. He goes by One.
And Ano-un. And Ano-un.
Oh yeah, he also uses a pen name. But this is One Piece chapter 1035, Zoro versus King. We get a little cover art, a little cover story starting with this chapter. Actually, it's the 25th limited cover series on One Piece, and it seems to be focusing on Germa 66 as they're escaping from Whole Cake Island. That's kind of interesting, I guess. I'm wondering. I'm curious.
Take it. I
didn't think we'd see them like in a cover page. So I thought
they were all dead.
I thought they died.
That's rude.
Big Mom Pirates are soft, yo.
I mean, they left, I guess, so they're not there.
All these people pulled up to their country.
That's true.
Set it on them.
I'll be telling you,
nothing. They are sending it on Kaido too in his home.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Germa 66, if Sanji wasn't there, they'd be dead, beyond dead. So
Omega dead.
Yeah, they got caught. They got caught by Big Mom's pirates. I remember.
They sure did. You're right. They lost.
Yeah,
initially. Poor Brook, remember?
Yeah, I mean that was one of the coolest Brook moments when he stood up against Big Mom. It was a cool ass 2-page spread.
Just to be her toy.
Yeah, that was funny.
After the fact.
It's on brand for Brook to be just like goofy. But anyway, last we left off, Sanji has embraced his robot side and has infused that with the techniques that he already has to make super cool fire, ultimate fire. And he, I guess he actually did end up defeating Queen, kicking the shit out of him.
He sure did. That's what this page said.
Sent him flying.
I don't think he went that far.
He's flying. He's out of the building.
He didn't go as far as Kumadori.
No, he's out, dude. You got to zoom in on that panel. He's out of Onigashima. He's like miles away. The skull, you can see like a good third of that skull. You shouldn't be able to see it from that far.
I mean, he's definitely off the island.
Beyond
I understand that. But like, he didn't get sent to the new world or anything like that.
Neither did Kumadori. He made it.
He made his way back, bro. He used his hair to get back.
Okay. You just refuse that anybody can be sent more than Monster Chopper.
The door guy helped get to him.
Okay. I mean, okay. Anyway, Queen is defeated. Sanji rescues the little mouse for the woman that he thought he ran over. And it kind of brings him back to when he made food for this mouse in his flashback way back in the day. I actually remember this part. Yeah, it's a little sweet moment, I guess. And he finally collapses because he's finally won his battle, so he could chill for a minute now. Meanwhile, back to the battle with Zoro and King. Zoro manages to cut King and actually manages to like slice the mask to where it's no longer usable. So King's like, you know what? Fuck it. And he rips the mask off as Zoro is thinking to himself about how when the flames on his back goes out, he can move a little faster, but his defensive ability drops in response. So he's like just trying to figure out King's biology at this point and how his powers work. So the henchmen of Kaido just start waking up and are like, King took his mask off. Oh, no way. The rumors are true. Black wings, white hair, brown skin. What was the reward for tipping off the government? 100 million berries? King heard that. He was not very happy.
That was his own man's too.
Yeah, he turns over to
that nigga said what?
Yeah, he turns over.
This wasn't even shiesty in my opinion. They deserved it.
Pull out my weapon.
Yeah. he just turns around and does the he just like starts to burn them. I'm not gonna let you just turn me in at this point.
Excuse me, you about to go snitch on me?
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I'm dressed to the nines, I'm still packing heat, and I'm gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, he. I mean, with the mask on, his
dressed
character
to the
design
nines.
looks really cool. He is dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
He's upping it in fashion right now as we speak.
He does have a cool design. I do appreciate King's design. His
His kneecaps look like lifesavers, the hard ones.
Yeah. yeah, you're right. Lifesaver
so
kneecaps.
Cool. two Fruit Loops.
So he burns his traitor's companions, and then Zoro's like, "Why don't you come up here if they're distracting you? Fight me, bitch!" It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Zoro is a fucking animal.
Yeah, he said, "Did I hear something about 100 million, or just for a tip-off? What are you anyway?" And so King goes into his pterodon form, and he just takes off to fight Zoro. The battle continues for a while. They exchange blows. King actually starts to acknowledge that Zoro is a real one, and he's like, "I can sense the threat you represent." And he's like, "Same to you, but your crew has ruled over this place, so time to go." He says,
"Time to go."
Yeah, I mean,
that was very direct and to the point.
Yeah, basically. And he starts to load up his technique, and King declares that don't get full of yourself. Kaido is the man who will be king of the pirates. And we get a little flashback of how King met Kaido. It turns out it looks like they were in some kind of a prison or some lab, because it looks like King is significantly younger than Kaido, I guess, and he was just being experimented on by the world government, and Kaido broke him out. He has these chains around his wrists, and it looks like Kaido was also a prisoner of this place as well, because he's talking about how
he was just escaping as well.
Yeah, because he says, "I'm breaking out of this place and starting a new pirate crew."
He sure does say that. You're right.
Yeah.
I forget.
And King basically is like, "Can you change the world we live in?" And he says, "I'm the only one who can change it." And so they kick ass, take names, and leave. And at that point,
will of D.
Yeah, and he learns that King's real name is Albert, and
Kaido's real name is
Kaido, for now.
Kaido
D. Kaido
D Dragon.
Oh wow! Imagine.
I'm trademarking it.
No.
Put that on the shirt.
Kaido D Dragon.
City. We called it.
Yeah.
Josh called it.
Josh
Not
called
Brian.
it. We gotta have like individual "we called it" shirts. Christian called it, Josh called it, Brian called it, that we could wear on the pod. But yeah, they escape this prison. He declares that King's gonna be his right hand man. Whoa. This is an interesting one. I really thought this flashback was cool, because this is actually a kind of a direct parallel to how Zoro met Luffy. They were both prisoners of a different, varying order, and Kaido and Luffy broke out their respective right-hand men from certain death at the hands of imprisonment. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice little parallel drawn between the two.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we cut back to the battle. Zoro does this cool, like, purgatory onigiri, chops this fucking rock in half. It's pretty cool. The battle continues onward. They do this big clashy thing. Zoro catches him with this bird dance technique. I don't even know. He like break dances on the floor and sends a slice up on King's like chest. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty lit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, his techniques with the sword has really improved.
Yeah. And even King is starting to realize, like, oh, so it seems you figured out the rules of my body. And he's like, that's right. Finally envisioning your own defeat. And he says, why are you bothering to block my attacks unless you're scared of what I can do? So King turns into a pterodon. Oh, sorry, Brian. What were you going to say?
This is the same thing Luffy said to Kaido.
Did he say that? Did he say why are you blocking?
Yeah,
oh, he did.
Remember when Luffy was like when Kaido dodged Luffy's attack?
Mm-hmm.
And Luffy was like, why you dodging, bitch? Huh? What happened, motherfucker?
Yeah.
I thought you were hot shit.
Yeah, you're right. I remember that. So they separate. King does his cool like extra large Imperial flaming wings. And, just a fire dragon sends it directly at Zoro. And Zoro does this cool ultimate technique 2-page spread. King of Hell, 3-sword serpent, 103 mercies, dragon damnation, cut straight.
Mercies?
Huh? 103 mercies.
What's that?
He always has this like weird number attack. It was like 90-pound phoenix that he just kept doubling with the power of the attack.
Mercy? Is that French?
I don't know. No, it's mercies. I don't think it's merci. Like thank yous. 103 thank yous. No, I think he means mercies. Like it's a mercy. Like the way you think mercy means.
Isn't it with a Y at the end?
I guess plural. Mercies.
Okay.
You what? You don't believe in plurals?
That's not the problem.
I do not believe in plurals.
So Zoro cuts straight through this fire dragon and smashes King right on the chest with these swords. You see the hockey lightning breaking out as well. And King is defeated. I don't.
Yes, because last time I said he wasn't, and now I'm saying he is. I'm talking about Queen.
Okay.
I don't know. This feels too easy. I feel like all the Beast Pirates are gonna get back up. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, 108. I mean,
103.
I think Queen's gonna get up. He's just gonna get up somewhere different.
Yeah, he's fallen off the island.
Not in the battle anymore.
Unless he does the a thing when he turns into a Brontosaurus where he extends his neck.
I mean, he just launches his sneak body into the air.
That would be funny.
And it scares the shit out of what's his name?
Oh, he does a reverse
dragon.
Usopp?
Huh?
He does a reverse Usopp where he scares somebody by launching his head. Remember in Dressrosa?
No, I'm saying he was scared. Oh, what's that kid's name that's out there with the clouds?
Oh, Momonosuke.
Yeah, he just sees the snake creature sort of like beaming through the sky.
He's like, whoa.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
Wow. But yeah, I actually, I don't know if
he's gonna launch himself like a fucking artillery cannon.
Yeah. I don't know if it's safe to say King is defeated here. There might be like one more chapter. I feel like this is too big a deal, and King represents too much of a lore aspect for this arc to just like go down exactly right now. But got One Piece is off next week as our most jump, as is every Jump series. So we'll have to wait 2 weeks to find out. I thought this was it was mostly an action chapter and it was pretty dope because it's Zoro. I guess my favorite part of this chapter was that flashback. I do love that the small parallels they make between like the two right-hand men in this, that they're both very similar to each other in one way or another. Whether it's their loyalty or just their strength and prowess or how they were recruited in the first place. It's also a nice like look as to what Kaido's been through in his life. And you know what? It gives credence to like, if King was there at one point, then Kaido must be getting experimented on as well for being different, whether it's not necessarily being human or, being a dragon himself. Maybe he's from a race of people who could turn to dragons or whatever. But he's definitely in this research facility for a reason. And I'm very into it. I'm very into figuring out, more about King, and I hope this isn't the end for him. Do you guys have any more thoughts about One Piece?
Nope. This is a really good chapter.
Yeah, I said everything I said.
But I feel like this chapter, out of all of them, made me feel like there's going to be more to the Beast Pirates.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not Queen. I don't know.
The fact that he chose to experiment on his own crew members with the sad and the mama fruit and stuff, etc. Maybe that has, maybe it's stuff he learned from where he was held up at.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense that Kaido would have like a penchant for like gathering people of science together, to do shit for him. But
get over here, nerds.
Hello, nerds.
Fucking fake fruit for me.
You're in the new world, and you're gonna get beat up unless you fucking get me my fruits. I'll protect you.